It's the middle of the night. A bright beam of light sweeps across a field, locking onto a rabbit. The rabbit freezes in place, blinded, disoriented. A gunshot rings out, or worse, a dog is released, racing down the beam of light to chase, catch, and rip the poor animal apart. This is lamping, a blood sport hidden in plain sight, taking place across the British countryside every night. And yes, it's completely legal. So what exactly is lamping, and how did we get to this point? Well, lamping is a broad term covering several different nighttime hunting methods, but the outcome is always the same. Wildlife in Britain is slaughtered under the cover of darkness. It works like this. Lampers use powerful spotlights or thermal imaging to scan the countryside for live quarry, foxes, rabbits, hares. Once an animal is caught in that beam, they either shoot the mammal on the spot or release hounds to do the killing for them. Lamping is promoted as pest control, but let's be honest, just like every other blood sport, it's really about the thrill of the kill. Some lampers are hired by farmers or landowners to kill animals they see as pests. Others do it purely for sport, often trespassing onto land without permission. It's a pastime for those who get their kicks out of hunting, whether the law is on their side or not. Now, lamping isn't just shooting. Many lampers use dogs, specifically lurchers or bull terrier crosses, trained to chase down and maul their prey. A common technique involves shining a spotlight across a field until a rabbit or fox is found. The lamper then releases the dog, which follows the light beam and runs straight towards the helpless animal. What follows is a brutal chase, ending with the dog tearing its victim apart. This isn't a clean kill, it's drawn out, violent and horrifying. Some lampers operate in gangs, using 4x4s rigged with floodlights to scan vast areas. These vehicles often have lights wired into them, giving the shooters an even greater advantage over their prey. And if you think these gangs are just out for rabbits, well, think again. Many will travel across the country, hunting like modern-day poachers. It's no different from illegal hare coursing, just under a different name. What kinds of weapons are used here? So lamping isn't done with just any old rifle. Many lampers use high-powered firearms, including .22 rifles for rabbits and larger calibers like .243 for foxes. These guns are often fitted with silencers and night vision or thermal imaging scopes, meaning lampers can take their shots with precision and minimal noise. Some even use shotguns, which can leave animals suffering horrific injuries, if not killed outright. And let's not forget the biggest weapon of all, technology. Night vision scopes, thermal imaging cameras, high-powered LED spotlights. Lampers have turned the countryside into a war zone where animals don't stand a chance. Is lamping legal? Well, you might think an activity this cruel would be banned, but in Britain, not a chance. Lamping is entirely legal, provided the lamper has landowner permission and isn't targeting a protected species. And since there are no legal protections for rabbits, hares or foxes, lampers are basically free to kill as many as they like, however they like. Even when lampers break the law, by trespassing or damaging land with 4x4s, or targeting protected species like badgers, they very rarely actually face any consequences. Police can charge lampers with night poaching if they don't have permission, but trespassing itself, of course, isn't a criminal offence. And history has shown that badgers have been repeatedly targeted by lampers despite their legal protections. Lamping straddles both sides of the law. Even when legal, it's no less cruel than fox hunting, hare coursing, or baiting. And much like those blood sports, lampers love to show off their kills. If you were to search lamping on TikTok or YouTube, you'll no doubt find endless videos, many showing what is clearly illegal activity. Dogs mauling foxes and badgers, hunters laughing over freshly killed hares. This isn't pest control, it's entertainment for people who basically enjoy watching animals suffer. It's absolutely disgusting. So why is this vile pastime still allowed to take place all over Britain? Well, because Britain still gives shooters and hunters whatever they want. The Hunting Act 2004, of course, made it illegal to hunt wild mammals with dogs. But lamping, well, it slipped right through the cracks. As long as lampers claim they're shooting animals and only using dogs to flush out prey, they get a free pass. And if their dogs do kill the animal, well, that's just an unfortunate accident, isn't it? This is the same old story. Bloodsport's getting special treatment, while wildlife is treated like vermin. We've seen it with fox hunting, with the badger cull, with driven grouse shooting. Lamping is just yet another part of the same rotten system. So what can we do about it? Well, you can spread the word. Most people haven't even got a clue that this sick activity is taking place. You can demand action. Write to your MP and tell them that this needs to end. Call out social media platforms too for hosting lamping content. If they can crack down on other harmful content that exists, why not this? Whatever way you look at lamping, if you need a high-powered rifle, a spotlight, and the cover of darkness to kill an animal, then maybe, just maybe, you're not this skilled sportsman that you think you are. You're just a coward with a gun.